Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Today I am going to chat with you about all of my favorite things that I have on hand here behind my closed doors at home that I am doing to provide the most beautifying and calming self-care that I can. Because you know what? I'm not gonna lie, right now I feel like I could have a freaking panic attack at any second. I feel the heaviness of bricks on my chest, my heart races here and there, and the weird thing is, I'm also really happy. So I don't even know what's happening. I know that so many of us are having this like, woo, like this kind of wave of emotions. And you're not alone. I'm staying up too late. I lose track of time. I have to remind myself to do nice things for myself, like put on makeup and like just feel good about a day and like normal, like or as normal as can be. For those of us that are at home right now. Again, for those of us that are out working, you know, if you're at the grocery, pharmacy, medical, bank, post, any of it, thank you so much. I'll say that again and again and again. You are so appreciated. And in a way, it kind of makes me feel a little bit guilty for being like, oh, staying here is so tough, because it really doesn't have to be. So let's just breathe through it together and talk about pretty things. And I'm gonna share with you a bunch of beauty and XYZ that I have found to be very fun and helpful. There's fun here. I don't think I've painted my nails more ever in my life. I have become my own beauty salon these days. So I have gotten even more expert because I have the time to paint, change my mind, paint again, try new colors that maybe I wouldn't before. And you know, I encourage you guys, like explore, why not? Now is the time. I always refer to makeup and painting nails as adult coloring book because you have to focus on something else. You're not just like, oh my God, you know, like you have to actually use your brain to like try and not get outside of the lines. And as simple as that sounds, because you're focusing on something else, it helps you to just kind of shift away from what might be making you feel all these crazy feelings like, oh my gosh. I mean, okay, for me at least, I'm gonna chat about my anxiety for just 2 seconds. I never really go deep on this. I just like scratch the surface and I share with you guys that it has been a struggle in the past. It hasn't been an issue for me in quite a while. It was a little bit last year, but I have managed to always like pull through it. And that's not the same story for everyone. Everyone has a different way of treating and managing anything that starts in the brain and manifests through the body. So for me, meditating really works, making sure that I'm getting what I need and that I'm stepping away from what I don't. Simpler and easier said than done. But my anxiety, if I sit with it, if I like start thinking that the sky is falling and I start thinking like, oh my gosh, I know what happens next. My throat is going to close up. I won't be able to breathe. Like it's going to start getting really scary. And I start thinking of how past panic attacks have been, because I actually, like my thing is I would work myself up a lot in my early 20s where I would actually pass out. Not fun, not cool. And like that doom of that maybe happening, like would actually keep me at home a lot, canceling plans and all of the what ifs. And the second I would start feeling my heart like go like this, I'd be like, here we go, here we go. And it would just kind of be the same thing until I learned that I literally, for me, this works for me, everybody's different. I could go put on makeup. I could go paint my nails. I could go do something else to keep my brain active on another task instead of kind of walking me through over and over what happened last time. So just like getting up and moving and finding a different task has always been a really positive way for me to pull myself out of those feelings. And then once I feel kind of like back to normal, I usually feel super exhausted. Then you gotta kind of take a look, like what was that? Like what was I feeling? What triggered that? How could I prevent that? You know, maybe I really need to watch less news, you know? I challenge you and I challenge myself because of all like the crazy unknown feelings it can bring up to just like go paint your nails, go do something else. So I'm gonna share with you, this is a brand, this is literally called Fun Cosmetics. So I did say that self-care was fun. Dad joke number 1. I have loved this brand for a while. They make beautiful polishes and they are so incredibly glittery, but they have this Love at First Sight kit and it has glosses as well. I am wearing the gloss that I left in the bathroom. I am an A+ YouTuber today. Anyway, I'm gonna show you swatches and up close stuff of this Love at First Sight. I really think this is just beautiful. The nail polish is made in France. It's very fancy. Love to France. Love to everybody right now. Oh, here's the gloss. Wow. The struggle in my head right now, you guys. Okay, so this is the Fun Gloss in Dating. I'm not dating anyone. I'm married. And let me tell you, being married to my best friend is very, very helpful in these times. So I encourage you guys, if you can do any kind of a bath soak salt, really, really good for circulation, really good just to relax, really good to actually like kind of prepare a tub and kind of have it be like spa night. That's what I'm doing. And it's been nice to not have that like time limitation or thinking that I have to go somewhere, meet someone, that I'll be home late, I won't have time. Like, look at the areas where you can positively kind of pour that self-love and self-care into your routine. I really love the Eucalyptus Sea Therapy Bath from 100% Pure. This is potent, and I like having this on hand for whenever I get any nasal congestion. I'm like not even joking. It is so strong that it will almost annoy you. You have to use very little because it will just be like, it's like a steam shower. It just like opens you right up. Moving from that, I will say something that I also enjoy quite a bit is a diffuser. And I think this one, like the color of it is so pretty. This is the Vitruvi. You guys, we've all seen this on Instagram and it's really nice. It works really well. It's really elegant. It doesn't feel like this like chunky plastic bit that's just like lurking in the background and looks a little too like tech. It's just simple and I really love that. And I love diffusing oils just for the scent and the mood. And I don't have to worry about a flame catching things on fire. However, if you are someone that enjoys fire and you like the traditional way to set the ambience and tone in your home, this from Target is like my fave. I tell everyone, and I have Jo Malone, I have nice like, you know, upscale, beautiful candles, and everyone that comes in is like, oh, you really like those from Target? And I'm like, yes, and you need to get them. This is the coconut. Oh man, suddenly I just went to Hawaii and like life is so good. I'm on a beach. I am in sunshine and not in rain, in the cold, in a turtleneck. The scent is just really rich, comforting. The scent's not overwhelming. You can even smell it like if you have it on your counter in the bathroom, just like when it's not lit, just walking by. So I thought I would share like my fave Target candle with you all. Also, let's talk a little skincare because, you know, a lot of us are setting the tone, having better rituals or trying, painting our nails, doing those kind of like spa-like activities, taking a bath, soaking in salts, all of that. Not wearing a lot of makeup. I would say it's like every other day. I have to get the itch to put my makeup on, but there have been more days where I'm like, I just feel like being a sea creature. I just don't want to do it. I don't want to wash my hair. I don't want to shave my legs. I don't want to put on my makeup. I don't want to do anything. I'm not going anywhere. Who do I need to look good for? And then I'm like, wait, I need to look good for myself. Like I need to feel good. So I try to motivate. I try to look for things that inspire me. And I'll tell you this, when I do my makeup and my hair and I get ready, I feel way better. I feel more like emotionally stable. So there is something to it. I encourage you guys, even if it's not like the full meal deal, still take 15 minutes, even if you're not leaving your house, it will boost your mood. Try it and get back to me, but I bet you that I'm right. Okay, but for actual masking and skin caring right now, I am back on the Charlotte Tilbury Clay Mask Baby Skin. It's a quick one. It's just really nice because I feel like it pulls from the pore, like it has that clay aspect to it, but it's also very hydrating. So you rinse it clean and your skin is just so prepped for makeup. It feels really smooth. It feels like that feeling that you just got a facial. So I really love this one. And then this is a new brand that I have just fallen in love with. It is the HoliFrog, and this is the Tashmoo Water Lily Nourishing Milky Wash. I find it so nice to use a creamy wash right now, especially in the morning when I don't want to overstrip my skin and throw it into that tumble of being dehydrated. When I don't need to dehydrate it, I don't need to use gels and stripping agents on my skin in the morning. There's just nothing really there to clean so intensely. So this is a really beautiful one. I encourage you guys, check out this brand. Everything I've tried from them, I love. This will remove makeup as well. It has a pH of 5. It's just very gentle. I like the ingredients. It comes in a pump, like everything A to Z. I'm like, yeah, good job with that. And it takes a lot, you know, for skincare to get me to switch out of whatever I was using before. So let's talk tiny bit of makeup, right? I am wearing on the lower portion of my eye from Flower Beauty. This is the Pop Fanatic Eye Pigment in the shade Fizz. And I love this. It works just as well as high end. It is creamy, is not overly waxy. So like the dry down, which is not a powder dry down, but the way that it settles is really nice. And you can put any kind of product on top of it. You could use it as an eye base. Oh my gosh, have I had my hair stuck in my eyelashes the whole time? I sure hope not. Yeah, I really, really, really love this. I would like more colors. I'm not really gonna order too much makeup right now. I'm trying to like use what I got because it's just not necessary, you know? But I am building out a new beauty room, like building the shelves. Oh my gosh, it takes so much time to build all of those like IKEA shelves. I'm working on it. It was like terrible the other night. We built an entire shelf backwards and the instructions are not great. So it's taking a minute, but I can't wait to get it done. Okay, so I want to share with you guys, purple's like my thing right now. If you notice, like my amethyst ring, the purple eyeshadow. I don't know if I can lift this or if you guys can see it. Oh my God, it's too heavy. Okay, so let me tell you, for my birthday, I did absolutely nothing. We didn't go anywhere. We didn't go out to dinner. I didn't even eat cake. I didn't do anything. I didn't want to do anything. I was like, this is the year of nothing. I don't want to do anything. And I wanted one thing. I didn't want jewelry. I didn't want clothing. I didn't want bag. I didn't want spa time. I didn't want anything other than this ridiculous amethyst that I saw in a store when we were walking by. And like every time that I would walk by the store, I'd like run to the window like a little kid and be like, beautiful. And like I just loved this rock so much. And I don't know how you guys feel about crystals. I just think like whatever you feel, they're from the earth and they pull out some type of positive energy because you can't argue that they're not beautiful. So they do change your mood in that aspect. But I am Aquarius and amethyst is my birthstone and my favorite color is purple. And so that rock was just like so special to me. So James did give me that rock. But I found more recently that I am naturally like integrating so much purple into my life. And I want to say, I think it's really cool to think about the fact that blue and red combined are purple, which is the color that is symbolic for royalty. And we're going through the coronavirus, which stems from crown. And then you can go even weirder with it and think about the birthing process for a mother that the baby crowns. And that's the most painful part and pushes into new life. So I keep thinking of that and I'm like, I love the thought of getting to the other side of all of us taking this time out and having this rebirth and having it be something really, really gorgeous. And that's not to mean that we shouldn't take this time any less seriously with our efforts to help. It's not like a joyful time, but it's just a reminder that we'll get through it. And the more that we, can be less about sides and more about each other and just community as a whole, I think the better. That's the conversation tone that happens in my family. I'll be like, whoa, and then this, and then you get this, and what about that? And like, that's just, my goodness, this is just like kind of where I'm at. So let me share with you what I'm reading right now in my book club. Who wants to join my book club? It's not a big book club, but we still throw down about how we feel about things. Anyway, this is what I'm reading. This is End Mental Illness. Boy, would I like to. This is how neuroscience is transforming psychiatry. This is about prevention and reversing of disease, and this is written by Daniel Amen. He is incredible. I have followed his work for more than a decade. It's been very valuable to me. It's been valuable to me in times when I was stepping away from things that were triggering my own anxiety, stepping away from, I'll be honest with you, from a lot of options of medication that I didn't want to take. So I very much have gone a natural route, but I strongly believe in Western medicine. So do not think that I am just like all about holistic everything. I am not. I'm very much a person that believes in options and seeking the best that works for you, that's gonna give you the result that you need. So I would never dismiss one over the other. But anyway, he has so much great information. He has scanned so many brains to understand what is actually going on through past trauma, through drug abuse, through diet, through just things going on, you know, stress, genetics. There's so much that happens through the brain, and I'm fascinated by it. And if you want to uncover and learn about your brain more, and you want to heal your brain and just be a healthier, happier version of yourself, this has so much information. I highly, highly, highly recommend it. I want to get my brain scanned when all of this is done. I mean, like, wouldn't that be cool if I could like film it and we could see my brain? But I also think it's really cool that you can really look at evidence of what works, what doesn't, as far as your diet, sleep patterns, hydration, just even playing puzzles, activating your brain, knowing the different regions of it. I'm such a geek. Is anybody with me on this? Like, I want to have like the healthiest brain of all time. So like, I am really trying to improve my brain diet. So do I have any other cool things? I was just gonna show you more bath salts. That's so ridiculous. That's all I'm doing around here, is taking bath after bath after bath. I have not done this yet here, but I think I want to, because you know what? Why not? Why not? Who says you cannot use self-tanner and feel like good and even, and like your veins aren't poking through so much while you are at home chilling, hanging out with no one? Yeah, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna tan. This is the Loving Tan Deluxe Gradual Tan in medium, and I have to say, out of all of them, this is my favorite. It will not get you there as fast as others. You have to keep going with it, but it is the most forgiving, and I love the formula. It does not dry me out. Sometimes I feel like self-tanners give me like lizard legs. I don't want that. So this is just a beautiful product. I've chatted your ear off. Moving forward, I have awesome videos planned, at least in my head. They might turn out to be a disaster, but we're getting creative in the times that we're in. I am considering uploading a little more frequently. No promises. I'm thinking about it. I don't know. What do you guys think? Yeah, I ordered a ballet bar. I haven't danced in so long, but I'm like, you know what? I think I just need a bar and some tendus and a plie to calm me right down. So I danced for years, and ballet was just like a huge love of mine. So I thought that would be a nice way to kind of stay active behind closed doors. I've also convinced James to do my makeup, so I think that's gonna be really incredible and a fun time for me. Anyway, I'm gonna shut this one down. I just wanted to do kind of a more normal video. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it gave you some ideas to go and relax, and you know that it's totally okay to do something for yourself. You do not have to have the burden of the world's anxiety and pain on you. We're not responsible for it all, but we're responsible for taking care of ourselves and operating really calmly through this. I hope that you know that you guys mean the world to me, and I hope you tell me what you want to see. So leave it in the comments below. Also, if you would leave your top 5 favorite self-care items, like your favorite song to listen to, candle, TV show, just anything that gives you comfort. I think it would be really, really cool in the comment section to have a bunch of different ideas. And maybe it's not even 5, you could do like 3, whatever. Just what is out there that is giving you just like that nice time out. Let me know. I would love to hear. And I'm sending you guys all of my good vibes. Stay safe, go drink some water, and I will see you all in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe and ring the bell. You can still do that. I still need you to do that. Recommended videos are kind of still like this, so subscribe, ring the bell. All right, love you. See you guys next time. Mwah.